Now, it took James and I'm gonna say probably about 20 minutes to figure out where to book it.
We are lining up for the tender. You have to take out a small boat from your cruise ship to the actual port.
It's got a nice bite. I can feel my lips burning.
Oh my God.
Those are good.
That's so good.
All right, everyone, it is day 3 of our Virgin Voyage. Now, we are sailing right into Cabo. We're gonna be in Cabo about 1 p.m. today, but it's early in the morning. We're tired. We need to start ourselves off with some breakfast. First thing I wanna point out, this water over here is blue, 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 not the green stuff that we've been getting up in LA. I'm already happy today. I'm feeling a lot better.
Paul may be feeling better today, but I am feeling like death warmed over. I am barely awake at this point. I need coffee so badly. So bad.
I'm sure James is itching to get some breakfast, so let's just get to it and head up to the galley. I'm not doing stairs.
I don't feel like stairs this morning either. If we're going ashore to Cabo, I mean, we're gonna have our fair share of walking there.
Going up.
Freaking love the elevators on this ship.
The elevators here are so fun. They got the little blue oceany reef thing going on.
And then the cool lighting, you know.
Oh my God, cool lighting.
Well, that was fast.
Now, as we've mentioned in earlier videos, Virgin Voyages does not have like a cruise buffet or anything like that. Instead, they have the Galley, which is more of a food hall. But of course, all the food's included, unlimited. You can get as much as you want.
They have the charcuterie this morning. I'm gonna pick one of these up.
I need coffee, but let's go see what the breakfast offerings are today. The big problem I've noticed with it being on a cruise is I don't get to have the same amount of caffeine I normally have at home.
Let's see what we got today over here. A blueberry Danish, ooh. A chocolate brioche, I'm gonna have to get one of those, I think.
We got some eggs, bacon, okay. All the classics. I think we got breakfast burritos over here.
They have Benedict's.
Okay.
Oh, there's even more over here that we still haven't even touched.
Yeah, I don't think we've even actually gone over
We
here.
have not gone this far.
For a small ship, there is quite a lot on the Brilliant Lady, or I guess on any of the Virgin ships. Alrighty guys, for my first breakfast item here this morning, because I know I'm gonna have multiple, I went with the chorizo burrito from Let's Talk About It. It's got chorizo and scrambled eggs and rice and beans. Comes with a little bit of pico on the side. Put a little dab of that there. That's actually better than I thought it was gonna be. The chorizo is very strong, has a good flavor to it. It's well seasoned. The egg is soft and rich. It's nice and cheesy too. Toastiness on the outside of the tortilla, but otherwise it's soft and yeah, this is good.
Now, I decided to go with the Thai curry ramen. I didn't even know that the ramen was further back there, so we just discovered it, and this morning, a bowl of ramen just sounded delicious. So this is going to be a yellow curry base with a egg, a little bit of spinach, your ramen noodles, and some pork. Oh, that ramen looks cooked perfectly. I already smell the curry flavor coming from that broth. I'm already loving this. Now, if you've seen some of the other videos in this cruise series, my main critique with Virgin has always just been that they just don't, kick up the heat a little bit. This one does have a little bit of heat there, so I'm perfectly happy with that. So yeah, yellow curry base.
It does look pretty good ramen,
Oh yeah.
especially for something you find on a cruise ship.
For something on a cruise ship, I haven't had ramen like this on a cruise ship. You got the little jammy yolk in the egg.
Oh, perfectly jammy yolk.
Let's give that a little bit. Let's get a little bit of the broth. This is the perfect way to start our morning. So if you're here in the galley, tuck yourself a little bit towards the back and go find that ramen. Now, I also had to just grab and go a little bit of charcuterie here because why not? You're on a cruise ship, there's charcuterie. So this is rosemary crisps. You have your Parmesan, your prosciutto, and your salami, and little cubes of blue cheese.
I mean, I will point out the fact that outside of the United States, there are plenty of countries in the world where it's not uncommon to start the morning with cheese and crackers and meat.
We're just weird.
The Americans are weird.
We are just weird.
We're the ones that have the ridiculously sweet breakfast for some reason. Don't get me wrong, I love me some blueberry pancakes, but
Oh, and I make blueberry pancakes, but I'd rather have cheese and crackers.
I kind of want some blueberry pancakes.
Mmm. No words. Charcuterie in the morning is the way to go. Mmm.
5 minutes later.
I went over to Well Bread, which specializes in like pastries and bread products and whatnot. And I grabbed a few different things here. So I grabbed a scallion quiche, a pork sausage roll, and a chocolate brioche for dessert. I'm an American, you know, we have to have sugar at breakfast. So let's start with the little scallion quiche. Just gonna cut out a little piece. Oh, very flaky pastry. Maybe a little soggy bottom. Oh, that's good though. It's simple, it's classic, nothing too crazy, but the scallion flavor comes through nicely. The egg is very creamy and custardy, as a good quiche should be. Now, for the real reason I got up, the pork sausage roll. I think I'm just gonna pick this guy up. I love a pork roll, a sausage roll. Yeah, that was good. Porky, sausagey, get some notes of, I think, like some sage, maybe some fennel in there too. Absolutely delicious. Let's try. Oh my God, that brioche is so soft.
It didn't look soft by visual look.
I'm glad I cut it in half because it's filled with chocolate.
That is a lot of ganache.
That's a lot of ganache. The brioche is buttery and doughy and dense, and it has a subtle chocolate flavor to it because it is very clearly, you know, chocolate's been added to that dough. Absolutely delicious. Great little sweet thing to top off the breakfast there.
We're gonna go ahead and finish up our breakfast here at the Galley, and then we'll be back to you with more fun on the ship before we get off for our adventure today in Cabo San Lucas.
1 hour later.
After that delightful breakfast, a little bit of some relaxing time back here in the cabin. We'll be arriving in Cabo around 1, tender start around 1:30. We have a tender time of 2:30, and it's only like 10 o'clock, so we still got some time to kill. So I think we're gonna do something that we have not yet done on this trip, and that's go check out the cute little arcade downstairs. Let's go play some games. I'm curious to see what games are in the arcade.
I hear it's a lot of retro ones.
Oh, I mean, I would sure hope so. You know, considering that, you know, there's no kids on this ship, they better be, you know, entertaining us with the retro games. Us millennials, us 40-year-olds. Right? I think there is a Miss Pac-Man. I'm pretty sure there is. I forget where that's at. It's on 7, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 7.
Compared to the other cruises we've been on, I don't know how I feel about this being a smaller ship.
I don't know. I kind of like the fact that it is a small ship.
It's very easy to get from one side to the, like from, you know, from the back to the front, from the, you know, the aft to the fore.
The only thing that is throwing me off is there's no thing on the front deck where you can just look out.
There is, but like you need to go up to the very, very tippy top.
We are going the wrong way though.
You're going the wrong way. Is it this way?
Yep, you go this way. See, I remember.
No, that's the pizza place.
Oh wait, is that the pizza?
I thought it was that way.
Okay, now maybe I'm turned around.
Do you have to sing me the wrong song, Paul?
I don't know. I don't know. if it happens to be that way, then yes.
This way? I'm so confused.
No. I remember it from yesterday. It was this way. It was this way. I think that means I have to insert the wrong song clip for both of us.
Right.
You were right, so right, and we were oh so wrong. You are smart and we are dumb, that's why we sing this song. We're idiots.
There's some awesome place to get your coffee in the morning.
One of the places. That's actually one of my only critiques about Virgin is the coffee's, it's fine. I'm grateful it's not more expensive, but like, and the drip coffee is free, but it's not that good. So if you're a coffee snob or you're just used to having your Starbies, you know, just know that you might be slightly disappointed. That's one thing I will give Royal Caribbean, at least they have Starbucks, so I know that when I'm on a Royal Caribbean cruise that there is a certain level of coffee quality that I can have every single day that I'm just kind of not getting here. Again, very minimal critique. I'm not like complaining too much, it's just not that great of coffee. So the arcade's this way?
It's this way, right by the trivia.
Okay. We got some shuffleboardage.
You know, I still have never played shuffleboard.
And we found the arcade.
Fellow millennials like myself, X-Men.
Oh, they got classic Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong.
I suck at Donkey Kong.
I know, I'm so bad at it.
Oh, that's a real classic.
How do I do it?
Just press start button. There you go. Oh wow, this is pretty much like Gauntlet Legends. And your health still ticks down.
Damn you, ghosts!
Yeah, you're not gonna get far in the dungeon if you stay back there. These games just punish you.
Yeah, they did. Jesus. Oh my God. What the hell?
You kids today think gaming is hard. You got your Elden Ring and your Dark Souls. This was the Dark Souls of our time. Well, no, this is the Dark Souls of our parents' time. Your health is still at 6668.
5 minutes later.
Like you are getting bombarded there. There's the exit.
Use magic to kill death.
Well, it looks like you ain't getting far.
But I has no magic.
I think that's what the potions were for.
I'm just gonna let them kill me. I'm done.
Oh, you're just gonna let them kill you?
Yep.
Oh. I mean, you can't go any further.
Yeah, no, I am done for now.
So they have Marvel vs. Capcom in here.
The original.
The original. Oh, I have not played you in ages. Okay, I lied. I have it on my Switch.
So you have it on your Switch, you freaking liar.
Here's the best thing about the little retro arcade in here. All the games are free to play. So you don't have to buy credits. You don't have to swipe a card. Virgin includes it for free. Okay, let's see. Who is my normal team? I mean, of course you have to have Ryu. I mean, that's a given. You know what? Let's go Ryu Wolverine.
After we're done here, you want to go hit the casino before they close it down?
There we go. Round one, just like that.
I haven't played Marvel vs. Capcom in years, though.
I mean, we do have it on Switch. You can always play against me.
I know, but like, I say this with love, you know, my sweet, sweet husband. But playing fighting games against you is not fun at all because there's no chance of me ever winning.
I mean, really?
Yeah, because you always just wipe the floor of my, you wipe the floor with me there. You hand my ass to me every time we play a fighting game. You don't even pretend to give me a chance.
I grew up going to the arcade as a kid.
I mean, I did too. I just, you continued going to the arcade and playing video games, whereas I don't play video games. Stupid Mega Man.
Womp womp.
Mega Man's a piece of shit.
I can't believe I got bested by freaking Mega Man.
All right.
Well, that was some fun.
That was cute. I like the cute little arcade.
They do have Pac-Man over here, though.
Oh my God, they got Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. Galaga. I love Galaga.
Mrs. Pac-Man. Here we go.
I think it's Miss Pac-Man because she don't need no man. She's a strong, independent Pac.
Come on. There you go. Come on. Save my pellets. Oh, I got it.
And cereal.
This just keeps getting harder. Oof.
Oh no! Oh, I suck at video games. Just absolutely suck. Doesn't mean I don't like playing them now. But I feel like that was a cute little, way to kill some time. Really, we haven't done a lot of the activities. So, like, the thing is, like, there are other things going on board the ships. All your standard cruise ship stuff. You got trivia, and you got things like casino, slot tournaments, and you got wellness classes and whatnot. And they're really big on the fitness, which, as you can tell by our waistlines, Paul and I aren't big on the fitness. I say let's wander the ship for a little bit and just kind of, explore a little bit more. Maybe go find a cute little chair to sit outside, or
oh yeah, because we're going to be coming up on Cabo, and that sail up to Cabo is so
it is lovely. But I'd say let's go hit the casino real quick before they close down.
Because us gamblers need to gamble.
Gotta get my gambling fix on.
A few moments later.
+1 spin.
Can't believe you got free spins. We just need more wilds.
Right.
No
some more wilds. Oh. All right. I won't say none of that.
$26.
$26 reduce on a second spin bonus. I won't complain on that. So we're dumb. Like really dumb. We didn't realize there was a whole nother section to the casino, the Den Casino, which is what appears to be the high limit room. But let's go take a quick look since all the machines have been disabled, since we're getting into, the area where we can't gamble.
Like, how did we not see this room? Like, how did we miss the high limit room? And that's the part we like to play it.
Right. Oh, I love a high limit room. I mean, we're not degenerate gamblers. Maybe we're a little bit degenerate, but not that degenerate. But like, we got some Phoenix Link, we got some Ultimate Fire Link, we got Dragon Link and Buffalo.
And you got high limit tables if you want to play.
Right, and some of them aren't even that high limit. Like some of them actually start at pretty reasonable bets. So we're gonna have to hit them up later, maybe tonight after we depart Cabo.
Because one thing about cruise casinos is you can't gamble while they are parked in port.
Right. So we're gonna have to do that maybe before bed. Let's go out to the deck and see what we can see as we are approaching Mexico. Oh, look how lovely that looks already.
My favorite thing about going on a cruise that stops in Cabo is just looking out and watching the approach as you enter where the arch is.
The views are just gorgeous. It's, absolutely lovely.
Moments later.
I have to try this real quick. I haven't done this yet. I love a swing. Whee!
It's an adult swing.
Yay!
Living your virgin best. Now, I don't know how the Instagram girlies do this, but I'm gonna give it my best.
I don't really think there's like a delicate way to get in.
Well, I know that there's like a certain way I've seen on Reels where they're like sitting there and they do their little pose and then they just, lay back like this and they're just like, oh, I am living my best. Am I an influencer yet?
Not yet, nope.
That was not very influencer-like. And the sun is getting in my eye.
Yeah, no.
Rule number 1, don't try to be an influencer. Now, while James is going to look at the cabin and going out to the cabin, I'm gonna come up here to what Virgin calls the perch. Now, this is essentially a giant walking track that they put on the top of the ship and you can just walk around it. Now, since we are over to Cabo, I'm gonna try and see if I can get us all some nice views. Now, there's 2 different ways that the cruise ships come. If you look out in the distance over there, the cruise ship is basically gonna kind of take a circle around. It's gonna bring you right over here to the arch. And our destination is gonna be right in the little bit of that bay where the cruise ship's gonna basically drop the anchor, and then we're gonna take boats to get out to the marina. Now, one thing to keep in mind about that tendering process on Virgin, they are going to put your tender tickets on the app. The day before, they're gonna give you a little push notification that will tell you when tender times come available. Now, it took James and I I'm gonna say probably about 20 minutes to figure out where to book it. When you're in your Virgin app, make sure that you are going into shore things because your tender ticket to get off the ship is going to be listed in the shore things. I also wanna add on here, get back to the ship on time. At least an hour before. Don't want to have to be sitting there waiting for a tender to get back to the ship and not make the ship. That would suck. However, let's take on a little bit more of those views of Cabo. You see all those little boats, you can pay somebody and they will take you out to those little beaches over there. Now, it looks like our cruise is getting ready to drop the anchor. We have stopped. And look at that lovely view of the marina at Cabo San Lucas off in the distance. You've also got some resorts over there, as well as some beaches. This is gonna be a fun day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be getting our tender boat to Cabo after these messages. We want to extend our sincerest thanks to both Beverly and Timothy for their recent donations to the channel. This content is made possible by support from viewers like you, and we genuinely appreciate all of the support. If you would like to support the channel, why not leave a super thanks or donate to our PayPal at the QR code on the screen. These small actions do help offset our operating costs to make our content, so thank you again for all of your support. Hi there everyone, we hope that you are enjoying today's video. If you are, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing, and hit that bell icon for notifications whenever a new episode of James and Paul Try It All is released. We release new videos every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Your support means the world to us, and it allows our videos to be seen by more viewers just like you. Now back to our video.
All right, guys, so we are lining up for the tender to the port there. Cabo is a tender port, so meaning that you can't just exit the ship and walk on into the land. You have to take out a small boat from your cruise ship to the actual port. Our plan for today is to just go ashore and find something tasty to eat, maybe something tasty to drink, but we're gonna go see what we can find in Cabo. So join us, should be a fun day.
And just like that, we are off to Tender Boat. Our plan today is no plan. We're just gonna find some place where we can eat and drink for a few hours. So let's go see what the port has to offer. One of my missions is already accomplished. I wanted to grab some inhalers from a pharmacy here because as an asthmatic, frankly, I pay way too much at home, and I got 5 inhalers for $100, so I can't complain at that. Because one inhaler for me at home costs almost $40 because we have shitty prescription coverage on our insurance. So, that's the American healthcare system in a nutshell for you. You have to pay a lot to breathe.
5 minutes later.
So one of the fun things about walking down the marina here in Cabo is that there are people selling things all over the port.
Cute little souvenirs, tours, trips to the beach,
and churros. So we decided to cave and we bought some churros. So knowing us as foodies, we're gonna definitely give these churros a try.
Is that as good as it looks?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay. See, that's smart, selling churros. That lady probably makes a killing.
I know. Because churros.
Oh my God.
Those are good.
That's so good. The fry on that is amazing. Those are some damn good churros though. Oh my Lanta. I mean, Paul makes me churros at home occasionally, but I'm not gonna lie, these were better.
Yeah, my churros are not as good. So we have stopped here at La Antoneria by Maria Corona. Now, this is located a quick walk from the port. I'd probably say about a 5-minute walk.
Right along the
port.
I wish we could give you specific directions, but like we just kind of walked away from where the tender boat dropped us off and kept walking until we happened to find it.
We have a starter of the melted cheese, which will be the queso fundido. We also have some fish ceviche coming, and we put in an order for some tacos. So I'm excited to see what comes out. Now they've already brought our cocktails.
I've already finished my beer.
Yeah, he's gonna have another beer coming out, but I decided to ask him for a spicy margarita. I've already taken a sip or two. It's got a nice bite. I can feel my lips burning. So if you like a spicy cocktail, they can definitely provide it here. And this is a cock margarita that does not hold back on the spice.
It's a cock that doesn't hold back on the spice?
No, give it a try.
Oh, that's good. It's a well-balanced margarita. It's got a nice amount of lime. You get a good amount of tequila, but the jalapeno, the scent, the flavor is perfect. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off with some queso fundido here. We got some fresh-made corn tortillas. You can feel that they're fresh and house-made. They look delicious. Queso fundido is gonna be a mixture of melted local cheeses, some corn, some mushrooms. I think a little bit of chorizo in there too. Let's give it a bite. That's killer. Absolutely delicious. Salty, perfect, creamy. The corn tortilla has a wonderful, strong corn flavor to it. You know I love a queso fundido.
Let's give this a bite. That is full of flavor. I'm getting flavors of the cheese. I'm not getting much of the chorizo. I know the chorizo is a little light. I think a lot of the other things that are in the cheese complement it because you're just getting that little hint of it that's there.
All right, guys, now it's time to try a little of this fish ceviche here. We got some white fish, some onion, a little bit of jicama, looks like some tomato. Now, let's try it as is first. That's really good. It's got a great flavor to it. Feels very fresh and delicious. We'll try a little red salsa here. Doesn't need the salsa, but it's good with it.
Ceviche time. Now, I'm just glad that there's an option for ceviche that isn't shrimp because I can't have it, but I could totally have ceviche made with fish. Let's give this a bite.
Honestly, whenever we're in a coastal part of Mexico, ceviche is my favorite thing. It's so fresh, so delicious. Like as a kid, this never appealed to me, but as an adult.
No, I will second that. As a kid, I didn't like the idea of just fish that was cured with lime juice, but you know what? It works.
It really does.
So good too. Put some salsa on here. Let's give that a bite. That red salsa is amazing.
All right, guys, it's taco time. Now we got some tripa tacos, we got some buche, and we got some pulpo, some garlic pulpo. So when you see a lime, you squeeze a lime.
We're gonna put that all over these tacos here. This is our garlicky octopus one. Actually, I forgot to mention that. I'm gonna go with my favorite though, which is tripa. We got these delicious, again, fresh corn tortillas. Tripa is one of my favorite tacos. And then if you've never had tripa, it's tripe. It's beef intestine. It's so good. It's so chewy. There's almost kind of this weird smoky flavor to it, just like naturally. But I love it. Absolutely one of my favorite tacos.
Okay, now I'm gonna go with the buche. Let's give this a bite. It's soft, it's rich, it's velvety, it's fatty. It's got everything you want in a taco. It just has that flavor and texture. You know, it's not spicy. You're gonna need some of that salsa on top of it. And I'm actually gonna go put a little bit more on because I like to kick myself up a notch. One more bite.
All right, Paul has advised me to try the octopus. So I'm gonna go in on the octopus au naturel first. This is a garlicky octopus. Again, these really yummy homemade tortillas. Wonderful chew to that. Fantastic, actually. The octopus is cooked to the point where it's chewy, but not like overly chewy. The garlic flavor is strong. I'm gonna add a little of this green salsa and try that because I just feel like green salsa would go good for this. And I love a salsa verde. That's my favorite type of salsa. Yes, yes, queen. Makes it even better. Oh my God. Everything we've had here tastes so fresh, so delicious. I would definitely consider coming back here next time we're in Cabo. Now guys, we're gonna wrap up what we've got here, pay our tab, and immediately head back to the ship. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned.
A few moments later.
Alrighty guys, so we are walking back to the tender port. I gotta say though, that was delicious. Nothing like some fresh ceviche right out, right on the water. I enjoyed my beer. Paul enjoyed his spicy margarita.
That was so good.
Those octopus tacos, oh man, so yummy. I love an octopus taco. That's not something we get at home either. Now, just keep in mind that if you do come to Cabo San Lucas or pretty much any port town in Mexico, you are going to be accosted repeatedly to buy souvenirs. That's a thing.
Also, I will definitely say this. Make sure that you tip generously if you are dining.
You are guests in their country. Don't be a rude white person. Don't be a gringo.
No. In fact, I do want to give a shout out to our server. He was awesome.
Spoke very good English too. Jesus.
Very good, which, oh my God, because my Spanish sucks.
Right. He spoke better English than some white people I know. So, but yeah, that being said, we had a good time. I wish we had more time.
I wish we had more time, but as with everything with the cruise ship, you want to get there back early to the ship.
You don't want to be that person who is holding up the rest of everyone else.
And because this is a tender port and we have to wait on the ship to get back, we're going to go ahead and take our ship back.
Anyway, we'll check in with you guys once we're back on the ship.
Later that night.
Okie dokie, friends. We have made it, of course, back on board the Brilliant Lady. We've taken a little bit of time to relax and change outfits, of course, for dinner. Now, tonight, we're going to be dining at the Test Kitchen. The Test Kitchen is going to be found on all Virgin Voyage ships. It's a restaurant that specializes in unique, creative presentations and molecular gastronomy. Now, this is one of those ones that I've heard that either you love it or you hate it. So we're really excited to check it out. The menu of the Test Kitchen rotates. It can even vary on the voyage, from one night to another. So let's head inside, get seated, and have some dinner. All right, so we have been seated here at the counter Test Kitchen. Now, a lot of the seating here is going to be a countertop seating. I asked to be moved to a lower top because my bad knee really kind of hurts when I have to dangle my leg like that, and I'm not very tall. So now they started us with some chamomile tea. I can't speak, and I believe this is to kind of cleanse and activate our palate here. That is delightful. All right, so we've gone ahead and placed our order. We're going to get the, of course, regular menu as well as the vegetarian menu, so we can try a little bit of everything and show you what they might be doing for those of you who may not be meat eaters. We've also ordered a cocktail pairing, so there'll be 5 cocktails throughout the course of the meal, which should be very fun, especially towards the end. Hopefully it should be just as delicious as it looks like it's fun. So we've got our first round of cocktails here, as well as our first course. This is gonna be the smolder. Now the smolder is gonna be made with Del Maguey, Vita Mezcal, pineapple, honey, lime, and spice. That sounds lovely. They basically say it's akin to a spicy margarita. You're gonna love that.
Ooh.
You're gonna love that.
Let's give this a sip. Oh my God, I do love it.
The mezcal, I love mezcal and pineapple.
It's smoky, it's spicy. I'm enjoying every bit of that. So we're gonna move on to our first course, which is going to be eggplant with nori. And it's going to consist of pieces of eggplant on top of a panna cotta with a soy sauce and a nori tuile. Give this a little bit of a bite. It's a deconstructed idea of almost like what you would get with a sushi roll. And I'm here for it. But you're also getting just a burst of umami with just the soy sauce. Wow.
Now mine is gonna be very similar to Paul's, except instead of eggplant, I've got eel. Now, of course, we're gonna try off each other's plates here because I love eggplant, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's get a nice big spoonful of everything. A little bit of eel, a little bit of panna cotta, some soy.
Isn't that awesome?
That's so good.
Isn't it just like a hit of umami?
You're absolutely right. The soy sauce is killer. Absolutely killer. For the next round of cocktails in our cocktail pairing, we have what is essentially called the apple. This is going to be Grey Goose vodka, Dolan Dry Vermouth, and a salted apple cordial. It's basically a martini with a salted apple cordial. Let's give it a shot. Smells delightful though. That's way better than I thought it was gonna be. You get the appleiness, you get a little bit of salt, you get the brininess from the olive. That's good. Why does that work?
Let's go ahead and give it a sip. You know, I don't hate it. This is not the type of cocktail I go out of my way for. You know what? Second sip, I'm quite enjoying it.
Oh. Go for it, yeah. Oh, that's sexy. This is a scallop and black garlic dish, but there's a whole lot more to it as well. And I will say it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful presentation. I'm not quite sure where to start, so I'm just gonna go in from one side here. Looks like it's shredded scallop. There's like a subtle, I mean, the scallop is actually, you know, it has a nice little sweetness to it, good flavor to it. Yeah, no, I'm not quite sure what everything else is in here. Looks like a little bit of like zucchini, maybe? That's fantastic.
Now, this is the vegetable papilote, which basically means vegetables cooked in paper.
I do love a veggie dish.
I know, like this, so far, the first one quite impressed me. I'm seeing little bits of zucchini here.
I love zucchini, so I'm gonna take a big bite of that.
The sauce on the bottom that it was cooked in gives it just a little bit of element of that acid. I'm getting the taste of the zucchini. It's almost like zucchini done multiple ways. I'm not the hugest zucchini fan, but I will give it this. I think I've been turned into a fan.
For our next cocktail, we've got the honeydew. Now this is gonna be Ford's Gin, Talicus Bergamot Liqueur, Midori, and fresh honeydew melon. I'm not normally a Midori guy, so we'll see how this treats me. Paul likes Midori way more than I do, so he'll probably enjoy this more than me, but let's give it a swig. It's not my favorite, and I think it's the Midori. Don't get me wrong, like, as soon as you take a swig, the first thing that hits you is that scent of Midori and honeydew melon. If you like honeydew melon, you're probably gonna love this.
Now, as the Midori fan of this relationship, it smells like honeydew. Let's give it a sip. You know what? I quite enjoy it. It's almost like having a honeydew juice.
Well, I tell you what, here, put your glass down for me. More for you.
More for me. Oh, that is a great cocktail, which is going to lead me to dive into the next entree, which is the tofu berry tart. Now, our server explained that this is going to be a mix of tofu with goji berries. It's also going to have a shaved topping. He did explain that it is a quinoa shell. He said to pick it up with your hands, take a bite. That is a unique flavor. I'm getting kind of an earthy flavor. I'm not getting anything sweet. It's more savory. I won't say that I hate it, but I'm also kind of indifferent with it. Now, he did say to also take a bite of this onion bread that he brought out. So take a bite of the tart, bite of the bread. Flaky, savory, delicious. I'm loving that onion bread.
Now, I also have a tart, but this is a cheese tart instead of a tofu tart. It's gonna be made with blue cheese, brie, and goat cheese. Let's pick that up. That blue cheese is incredibly strong in that. I honestly don't know if I like that. It's okay. I'm gonna try the onion bread though. Wow, that's so good. I mean, it's obviously a laminated dough. It's it's almost like a croissant dough that's been rolled up like a cinnamon roll. That's delicious. For our next cocktail, we've got the pear, which is going to be 10-to-1 dark rum, pear liqueur, lime, pear cider, and chocolate bitters. Interesting combination.
Interesting combination. Cheers.
Oh, I smell the bitters.
You know,
That's better than I thought it was going to be.
I actually don't like this one.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a little too much going on with it. Okay, more for you.
More for me. I mean, I gave you my melon, my honeydew. So I'll drink your pear. I like this one. Ooh, that's good. All right, now we have the study of chicken here. I'm going to go ahead and go off for this piece here on the outer portion. It's very tender. Oh, like butter. That just melts in your mouth. That is some of the most tender chicken ever. Let's try a little bit of this. I think he said potato puree with asparagus and spinach. That's delicious. Absolutely delicious. The asparagus and spinach flavor is solid. You still get mostly potato, but it is really well salted. Definitely hits the right notes. This chicken, though, is killer. Now, I'm going to try the other piece of chicken because it's chicken two ways. It's all good, though. Not as tender as the first piece, but really, really good. You mentioned something about, like, chicken sausage being stuffed inside, but I'm not quite sure I see. Oh, I see it. Okay. That's an interesting concept. It's a chicken dish, though. Don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, it is a chicken dish.
I mean, it's a study of chicken.
It is a study of chicken. But who asked for this study? Who funded the study? That's what I want to know.
I have the gnocchi, which is going to consist with some butternut squash, some sesame, some pumpkin seeds.
No, I know we love gnocchi and butternut squash. It's a great combo.
I do too. Like, we make it at home every once in a while. Let's give this a bite. That's got a great flavor. Not sure if I'm getting the black sesame, but I haven't gotten any of the black sesame on top yet. Let's give it one more bite. If you would never tell me that this was vegetarian, I wouldn't know. This is probably my favorite dish so far of this meal.
All right, for our next cocktail, we have got the coconut, which is going to be made with Omega Altos Reposado Tequila, Campari, Dolan Rouge, Vermouth, coconut water, and coconut foam. I can't lie, I'm not a Campari kind of guy, so I don't know if I'm going to like this one.
Let's give it a cheers.
Nope.
Yeah, it might be the Campari.
It's the Campari for me. I don't like Campari.
You know what? I will take yours for the team. I will take the sacrifice for you. Double fist it.
All right. Well, next up for our dessert, we have got the coconut berry dessert here, which is going to be similar to a coconut sorbet. There is a vegan chocolate like powder down below. And berries. Looks pretty interesting. I'm intrigued. Let's give it a bite. I'm going with the vegetarian dish this round. That's delicious. Absolutely delicious.
They brought out the yuzu meringue, which is basically going to consist of meringue on the top, Italian meringue on the bottom, a yuzu cream on top of sable cookies. Let's give this a bite. I think this is an well-executed dessert. I will say that my only critique is I was maybe expecting a little more yuzu flavor, but it's like that hint or a wisp of yuzu.
All right, let's give it a nice bite there. I normally love yuzu, so I'm a little disappointed to hear Paul say it's not very yuzu forward.
You're right. I feel like you could like use triple the amount of yuzu and it would be way better. If you're gonna call it a yuzu meringue, I want to be kicked in the face with yuzu. All right, guys, we're gonna finish our desserts and we'll be back with our final thoughts on Test Kitchen in just a moment. All right, we are back in our cabin. Now, originally we were gonna try to go to a show tonight. Admittedly, we haven't actually gone to any of the live entertainment since we've been on Virgin, but we've been doing so much other stuff, and then, you know, we're kind of early to bed guys. Like, we're not late night guys anymore. Mostly because we're early risers. Like, our bodies just wake us up naturally at 5 a.m. every day, no matter what. Let's talk about Test Kitchen.
Test Kitchen was amazing.
Yes.
If you're a foodie.
If you're a foodie and you're an adventurous eater, Test Kitchen was a lot of fun. If you are more picky or you don't like things to be deconstructed, you know, artistic, it may not be for you. I still encourage trying it because you never know. Try new things. You might love it. All in all, though, we had fun. I love the specialty. I mean, I love the different restaurants that Virgin offers on its ships. And it's definitely been a big selling point for us. So
Now, with that all in mind, though, you do have to book these as soon as your dining window comes open.
yeah, as soon as they start letting reservations be made, we encourage you to book them because they
Sell out.
Yeah, and otherwise, all you're going to have is openings for Gun Bay.
Or the Galley.
Well, I mean,
The Galley, you could just grab stuff.
we literally just grabbed stuff before coming back. I mean, it's not like, you know, we didn't have a full meal at Test Kitchen, but, you know, they were small portions. We're like, I could go for a side of fries, and Paul got himself an omelet. I mean, that's one of the wonderful things about the Galley is it's open, you know, there's something available, you know, at all times of the day.
And a lot of times you don't get that on other cruise ships.
Right. So good on them. Good on them.
Also, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications whenever a new episode of James and Paul Try It All is released every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
You literally took the words right out of my mouth.
I mean, I gotta do that
I'm a
sometime.
good boy. Anyway. All right, guys. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. You are the stars of the show and the reason we keep making videos for YouTube. So until next week, we hope you two have a great one. Bye.